welcome TikTok and Instagram, and now we want to welcome
YouTube! Hello, guys. Welcome back to another episode of K3SB Fam Meetup Thursday.
It's funny because you always say episode, but are these really episodes?
I mean, kind of. What do you guys
It's
think?
a live episode.
kind of
I guess you could call it an episode.
I suppose. I would consider it that.
Yeah, I mean, guys, it's cool.
Welcome,
Welcome to our Thursday live stream. If you guys didn't know, my name's Kaylin. I'm the oldest K3 sister.
My name is Kelsey, and I am the middle K3 sister.
My name's Kristen, and I am the tiniest but mightiest of the K3 sisters, the youngest, Kristen. At least I like to think I am.
Right. That's what we tell her. No.
Hey!
So yes, guys. Hello. We
kidding.
see you guys in the chat. Random Nerd Productions, D. Tom, Garrett, Livia, Ali, Mr. King, Karis, Megan. Welcome, guys. Hello,
Yes.
hello.
Hello.
Hi,
And
Morgan.
Mr. King on YouTube says that he sees a heart on the side, and you are correct, Mr. King.
Did you?
You guys are having a sneak peek of the studio before this Saturday's concert. It's, close to Valentine's Day, and we thought we'd put a sprinkle of love with this show.
just a little sprinkle.
But keep the Olympic theme going on. As you can tell, we added the Olympic rings behind us.
Yes.
The Olympics are going on. It's super exciting. And we loved watching the men's figure skating last
By the
night.
way,
it was so awesome.
We would love to say a huge congratulations to Nathan Chen for finishing first place in the men's figure skating.
representing the United States. We are so proud of him. So well deserved.
He deserved his
Great
win.
job, Nathan.
He skated his heart out, and
Yes.
guys, he skated his free program or the long program to Elton John, and the music was so perfect.
Rocket Man.
And it was amazing.
You know,
It was
it's
great.
another beautiful example of how hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, and dedication to your work will pay off. If you truly
right.
want to be the best or do your best, you can do it.
Yeah, we stayed up pretty late last night because we wanted to watch it live. Like, we could not go to sleep. We were so excited.
We
stayed
were
up
really
till, like,
nervous
midnight.
for Chen. We were
Piano-
really hoping Nathan would do well.
Piano
and he
Janelle
did.
put Nathan Chen.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Shelly, I'm so glad you got your shirt.
Yay!
Congrats again on winning one at our live stream. I'm so glad you like it. Yes, Yancey has his yellow Magic Collection hoodie. I'm
My
so glad you like that
favorite.
as well.
The yellow. It was a great choice. Gotta love the yellow.
Yay.
And yes, Piano Janelle, we know that Nathan is going to Yale. I think I heard Terry, the narrator, say he's done 2 years at Yale and he's going to go back and do another 2. So he's very good. He's very successful.
And shout out to the silver and bronze medalists. Both of them are from Japan. Oh my gosh, we loved their skating as well. You have Shoma Uno and Yuma Kageyama. They were great.
Kageyama and
Ali,
Shoma Uno.
our favorite sport, at least in the Olympics, our favorite sport to watch is definitely the figure skating. But we also love the snowboarding. In particular, there's this new sport. I think it's called Big Air.
Yeah.
And it's where these or is it snowboard?
It's ski. They're on skis.
Oh, they're on skis. But they do these huge flips. They have this huge ramp that they go on, and then they do 5, 6, 7 flips.
And then sometimes they land backwards, which
I don't know how that's possible.
It's great.
And by the way, Livia, I'm so sorry you're having a bad week so far, but I'm so glad you are here at our live stream. I hope we can cheer you up just a little bit or make your day a little better. We love you. Sending you hugs.
Yes,
guys.
love you, Livia.
But this is such exciting news with the Olympics, and of course, Valentine's Day is coming up. Or
Yes.
Galentine's Day for all the women out there.
Galentine's.
Yes.
The way you said that, Galentine's.
What, did my southern accent kind of slip out there?
I don't know
or
what that was. I guess that's Southern.
Galentine's? I don't know.
But yeah, guys, we want to welcome you to our stream. Thank you for being here. We do these Thursday live streams every Thursday at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And we love talking to you guys and chatting. But today, we thought that we would play a little game.
Little special thing.
And a little spice.
Everybody say, ooh, in the chat.
This is going to be the game of firsts. And we want you guys to play along with us as
Yes.
we answer these questions. We have a double, toil and trouble, fire burning, cauldron bubble. Double, toil and trouble, fire burning, cauldron bubble. Something wicked this way comes. We have a double trouble cauldron.
Yes, as you
Cauldron
can
bubble.
see here, the magic cauldron is here.
Bubble with
And
craziness.
it's bubbling with questions that are dying to be answered.
So we're gonna pick a thing, and it's gonna say something like, "When was your first, anything?" We don't really know what's in here.
These are kind of at random, but the K3SB team helped pick the questions out.
We're going to do it, and we want you guys to play along with us if you can.
Maybe, there's random things in here, so you might hear new information about, our past as a band,
you never know.
history. You just don't know.
All right, let's pull out the
A
first
little
one.
tidbit.
Okay. What does that even mean? I don't
Which
even know.
girl wants to go first?
Well, you're holding the cauldron,
The
so you
youngest
should go
first.
first.
Wait, are we all answering the question?
We
or
are
is it
all
individual?
answering the question,
Okay,
so it doesn't really
why not?
matter who pulls it out.
Okay, I shall be first to withdraw or draw out one of these.
To withdraw.
Drum roll.
I'll never withdraw. No, okay. This is the one I have picked.
Mr. King, but do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of my dead gum hot dog.
Hot dog. okay.
Okay.
Okay, seriously. And the question is, first concert as a band.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
I
so-
love this. What a great one
We
to
know
start
this.
off
So
on.
you guys can't answer this one. I mean, unless you're in a band, then totally comment. So we grew up learning how to play instruments on stage with our parents, joining their band as we got older. When we turned 4, we would play a song with them on stage. And then we learned how to play the fiddle and continue our singing. But our first concert, together officially,
It was in 2009.
as the K3 Sisters band was in 2009, and it was for a quinceañera, which is when a girl turns 15 in the Hispanic culture, and it was really fun. There were a lot of people there, and Kristen was just so young.
And
I know.
It
I
was-
was so little.
it was actually a double quinceañera. There were
Oh, yes.
it was
two sisters.
two ladies. There were over 1,000 people there, and I'll never forget. There was even a fog machine on stage, and I remember thinking,
Yeah.
"Wow, I feel so official doing this show." There's fog on the floor.
Like, what a way to christen the band. It was
Yeah.
not only,
Never forget
it's not like, you're performing in a little small coffee house for a couple people. No, it was 1,000 people for 2 quinceañeras happening at once. And we were like, this is we have to pull through
Oh my
with this.
Sadie says when she was in her school band, she played her first concert in 6th grade. That's very cool,
That's
Sadie.
awesome.
And also, Maddie said something about a pop-up concert at her school as well. So,
That's amazing.
great job. That's so fun.
Kara said that she wasn't even born yet, so that's
Growing
crazy.
Wow,
We've been doing this a long time.
Yes, okay, next one.
Okay, next one is first social media you joined. I
So-
have to think about this one.
So,
Interesting.
in 2009, pretty much the only social media the K3 Sisters band was on was Facebook.
I think it was Facebook.
We were not old enough for MySpace. We still don't do that, of course. But
I don't even know
Facebook
what
was
it is.
the first one, and I remember it was a big deal when we got an Instagram. Because that was a big
In
deal.
fact, I remember making our Instagram on the way to a gig at Six Flags. It was for
Yes!
Holiday in the Park.
Yes.
It was Christmas time, and we made an Instagram there because we were like, well, maybe we'll get some followers if we tell the
Yeah.
people about
At the
Instagram.
show,
So
yeah.
yeah.
And Mr. King says his first social media was YouTube. Well, that's very fitting.
Hey.
Daisy says hers was Facebook as well. Marta says YouTube. Sadie also says YouTube.
My first personal account was Instagram, and that's
Oh,
still
yeah.
the only personal account that I have. so
Random Nerd Productions says
Oh, a
YouTube.
lot
Well,
of
that's
people
great.
YouTube.
I
That's
mean,
awesome.
YouTube, we were watching YouTube videos when we were younger, but we didn't have an account or anything. We remember some of those OG YouTube videos that went viral, before YouTubers were a thing. It was great.
And Mr. King was asking that one clip when we were really little and we do bunny ears on Kristen.
no,
that was at a school.
It was a
Yes,
school.
It was our school tour.
That was our first ever tour around the world, and it was here in Texas. It was a Texas public school tour in which we performed for 19 public
19.
schools at
We
that
didn't
age.
do the 20th one because they canceled on us.
Yes, it would have been 20,
20.
but that one school canceled. I don't know why.
They're
Guys,
like, psych.
we called that our comedy routine, where Kaylin and I would jump up behind Kristen and do bunny ears, and
Yeah.
the kids would have. They would.
In fact,
it was so funny.
You
for
know,
them.
to be doing a tour at that age was so unheard of, you know, like, because you just don't see bands, you know, doing that at such a young age. And I remember at that gig, we showed up that day and we always met with the principal because they were the ones that would give us access, you know, to the stage wherever we were going, usually in auditoriums. And the principal looks at us and goes, "You are late.
They're late.
How could
School
you
has
be
started.
late?"
They're
And
late.
then
They're
we went, "No, we're not. We're on time." And she goes, "This is your first day of school and you are late?" And we said, "We're the band, actually. We're the K3 Sisters band." She goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Here, right this way, kids.
Yeah.
Come here." And it was so funny. It was so great.
Lydia on TikTok is also, by the way, saying that musically she was a big part of that when that was a craze. And we were
Yes.
not part of musically, but I know it was a lot of fun lip syncing and like dancing and.
Already.
Anyway, next one.
Okay,
I have already pulled it out.
Oh.
What was the first dance that you attended?
Oh
my God.
What? Why
So-
this question?
So actually, the first dance I want to say that we attended was a Scottish event. It was called either St. Andrew's Night or Robert Burns Night. And we were part of the dance. Like, we did our Highland dancing for everyone, and then everyone ate the dinner.
We ate haggis too.
Yeah, it
yes,
was
I
great.
love haggis.
A traditional Scottish dish.
was
which-
great.
Yeah, it was good.
But like the first like official, I guess, like Just Dance thing, well, not Just Dance, but like was that homecoming when I went with you guys?
Yes, it was homecoming.
I mean,
You guys actually
Yeah.
went without me once.
yes, we did.
And I was sadly upset. Oh, the first dance was actually the
That's true.
daddy-daughter dance.
We also did the daddy-daughter
The
dance.
Bruce
Thank
took
you for
us.
reminding us.
And also, our uncles also took us to
But
the daddy-daughter
that reminds
dance
me,
before.
we do
Yeah.
have some footage of us at the daddy-daughter dance, Kristen and I, with our dad, and that is going on premium access very soon. So stick around, or keep up with our premium
Random Nerd
access to find those
Productions.
clips.
Says like 5th grade, I think. Oh,
Hey.
that's great. That's
Well,
great.
we were homeschooled, so we didn't go to.
Yeah, we were
school
homeschooled.
dances till later.
We didn't, get those opportunities, of like
Oh.
prom football nights and school
Okay,
dances and things.
Kristen,
so we
next
went to like
one.
public
You're the
things
next
for
one, right?
homeschoolers.
Next question.
Right, I have summoned this one. It says, "Ooh, first thing you do when you finish a live stream concert."
Wow, that's a great
Ooh.
one.
So, okay, so do y'all want to answer this?
Well, for me,
It's different
It
for
totally
everybody.
depends, because sometimes after a live stream concert, it energizes me, and I want to like get something done, or just I don't want to end the TikTok after party. But sometimes I am really tired, so it really just depends. But honestly, the first thing we do, no matter what, is we always eat. Because we
Yeah.
eat breakfast
'Cause
that day.
we are
but we don't eat
starving.
lunch.
The
so
only
we're, like,
meal
starving.
we eat is breakfast because
And I-
we're like doing everything. Up
And I
until
barely
the
eat
show.
that breakfast because I'm nervous for the show. I
So, yeah.
barely eat
The first
anything.
thing we do actually is change. We don't wear our suits when we eat lunch.
Yes,
Because we're
we
sweaty.
change.
Like,
But
I need to take this off.
sometimes we do photo shoots after a live stream concert, but that's on a very rare occasion where
We're very exhausted after
Yeah.
our shows most of the time, though. For
Yeah.
me, at least. Sometimes okay.
Next one. Wait, let me do it.
Aw, Nick says after party and then writing. Oh, that's great.
Oh,
Sadie says she watches more YouTube. Okay.
That's good,
Oh,
Sadie.
Daisy, thank you so much for the super chat.
thank you, Daisy
Wow.
May,
She
for
says
the super
that
chat.
she curled her hair and outfit for school tomorrow, and it's inspired by.
Oh my
Kelsey.
God,
Who's it inspired by?
me.
That's
That is
so
so
amazing,
cute.
Daisy.
Well, I hope you have a great day at school. Definitely take a picture. I'd love to see
We'd
the
love
hairdo.
to see it. Yes,
that's
great.
awesome.
Okay, what is the next
Okay,
question,
the
Kelsey?
next one is first anime convention you went to.
Oh,
I have to think about
Kristen's
this.
answer is different than Kelsey and me.
So my answer, I kind of feel bad about this.
Yeah,
I
this is
still to
actually
this
really
day,
funny.
like, I was kind of brutal with this, but so at the time when I discovered anime, I was 12 years old, and I still remember the day, October 12th, at midnight. I found out, and I was like, "What is this?" And it was so cool. But So like half a year later, 6 months, I found out that there was an anime convention. Like it was a thing you could go to like talk about anime and see other people dressed up as characters from video games and animes. And I thought, this is amazing. Like I need to see this at least once in my life. And so I found out that there was one going on, A-Con, in downtown Dallas.
I thought it was in Fort Worth.
Oh, Fort Worth. Excuse me, Fort Worth.
That's what makes this story so funny, is that it wasn't close to us. It was an hour drive.
It was an hour drive. And the brutal thing is that Saturday, the same weekend, we had a show. We had a gig.
A concert.
When I was 13, I believe this was like 2017. And I said, Dad, I know we're going to be really tired, and I know that it's an hour drive, but could you maybe drive me to this convention and let me see this? It's the last day of the con. It's Sunday. And he said, okay. And and we went, and it was just my dad and I, and my mind was blown at all this amazingness.
And she took pictures with all these really cool cosplayers, and at this point in time, guys, Kelsey and I were not watching anime yet. Kristen was the first one.
We were like, wow, what is this world?
Yeah.
Because the pictures were crazy. And
so,
the gig the night before, we didn't get home till like 2 a.m. because it was a concert that was like 3 hours away from us.
We only had like 4 hours of sleep, and he drove
crazy
me.
Story.
I know.
And then Kelsey and I's first anime convention was in Dallas. It was called A-Fest.
Yeah.
And this, like, Kelsey and I didn't cosplay at all, I'm pretty sure.
I think I wore a Stranger Things shirt and did like space buns. And I was like, well, I'll fit in here.
Yeah. We were not cosplayers like then. But we got to see this really cool, this anime convention is so great. They had this great J-pop band, or J-rock, I don't really know. And it was at the Majestic Theater in Dallas, and it was amazing. And it was a great first anime convention experience. Next. Okay, I will go.
That band was amazing, by the way.
Okay. First celebrity or real life crush.
Who slipped this one in there? Was it you? Was it you?
Okay. So I want to say, like, my first in real life crush, I was in, I was really young. I was in school, like grade school or whatever, like, kindergarten or something.
Okay, yeah,
and there was this guy or this boy in our class. And, like, me and my friends would always gawk over him because he was a redhead and his name was Chandler.
Oh, my God.
And we would always go, Chandler. And, like,
wait.
it was...
Is this the original inspiration for Le Garçon aux
cheveux
cheveux
roux?
roux?
You never know. You never know. So, yeah, that was my first in real life crush. And do y'all want to go?
So, for me, my first crush was Tom Cruise. And
What?
it's still
That is
kind
not
of
true.
No, it is.
So your
it
first
is.
crush is Jeremy Sumpter.
Yeah, Peter Pan.
How dare you expose
Jeremy
me?
Sumpter,
How
Peter
dare
Pan.
you expose me? Okay, yes, it was Jeremy Sumpter from the live-action Peter Pan, because Peter Pan, literally, he was my childhood hero, guys. Like, I consecutively, and I still to this day, like, love Peter Pan, and I, even though I think I can still qualify to go to Neverland. I think I could. So yeah.
One of my first crush.
Someone on TikTok put Joseph or Josephine, they say Tom Cruise. I'm going to search him up.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
you will not be disappointed with what
Wait,
you
wait,
find.
wait,
Oh my
but
God.
You might be disappointed. I
No,
mean,
no,
he's maybe
no,
not
but-
the age you think he is.
Yeah, guys. I just saw him in the action films and thought, wow, this guy's cool. Ethan Hawke, I love him. Yeah, but y'all still know my current fictional crush.
Lydia says her first one was Nick Jonas.
Ooh.
You know what?
Yeah.
That was a lot of girls' first crush.
Yeah, I think we're all in the same boat on that
For
one.
me, it was Joe Jonas.
Kelsey.
But anyways, I think one of my first celebrity crushes was actually Cedric Diggory from the Harry Potter movies, and it still is one of my crushes. So stands true to
Yancey
even to
says
this
his
day.
first celebrity crush was Selena Gomez. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
yes.
That's such a great choice.
Yes,
and I
yes.
feel like a lot of guys grew up watching Disney Channel, and that's just an iconic
Wizards
person
of Waverly
to have a
Place.
crush
She
on.
is
I mean-
still a queen. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Yancey's was Selena Gomez.
So the next question is, first concert you attended?
So Lydia brought up Nick
Ooh.
Jonas, but our first concert was not the Jonas Brothers. It was, in fact, the Cheetah Girls. We saw them with some of our friends, and that was the first time I realized that the people I watched on TV were actually real and not just, like people on a TV screen. My mind was just blown as I was like 8, 7 years old. Like, It's just one of those moments.
And the opening act was Ali and AJ. They're a sister duo, and I think I remember more about Ali and AJ, their performance, than even the Cheetah Girls. But I remember them dancing around. I was so young, but I still remember. I think Kristen went, but she doesn't remember. She's
So the
she's so
thing is
little.
for me is that I have a different answer for that. I don't remember this Cheetah Girls concert. I mean, I was so little. I think I was like 2 or maybe 3. Like, I don't remember it.
Random Nerd Productions says he saw Big Time Rush when
When
he was 9.
Oh, I'm gonna
Dude,
love that.
I'm
That is so
jealous.
cute. I can just imagine that. That is so cute.
We loved Big Time Rush.
Yes.
Yeah. So for me, the first concert that I remember is the One Direction concert that we went to in 2014, I believe it was. And man, we got the tickets a year in advance for Christmas, and I was so excited. I was so ready for it. Even though we sat in the nosebleeds, I still loved that
And
concert.
guys, if you scroll back on our Instagram to like our very first few posts, we have a video of when we were gifted these One Direction tickets.
Yes.
It is so funny. You guys have to see it if you haven't.
Yes.
Yes, and
Yeah, Five Sauce was supposed to be the opening act, and we waited for that, man. But
they were at like the VMAs
the
that night.
VMAs just so happened
And
they
so
scheduled it that
the
night.
opening act for the One Direction concert was just this random dude that like no one knew, and like we were like, who
And by
is
the way,
this? It was
Daisy
weird.
said her first concert was Pink. And that's very cool. Pink is such a great singer. She's so talented.
She's so talented.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
first thing that you do in the morning. The first thing I do is I try to get out of bed. And then I go to get coffee. Because until I get coffee, I am not awake. This morning I had an iced coffee.
Yes.
There you
So
go.
for me,
Gotta get the coffee.
For me, it can go like one of 2 ways. Like my main goal for the morning is I wake up semi-early on this one day that I normally do every day. But I wake up early and I go outside and I'll go for a hike. I go hiking.
You don't do
I
that
exercise.
every morning.
No.
You do
I
not.
said there's 2 ways this could go.
You
I
do
go
not.
hiking.
You do not do that
and
every morning.
then I
3
no,
times in
stop
her
it.
life?
Stop.
Like-
She
Okay,
does not do
I
that.
come inside and
Give
I
me the cold
exercise. I do an
one.
ab workout and
No.
I do
She
crunches.
does
No,
not.
I did this morning. I literally posted on my Instagram account.
For one morning.
Stop. But
For
no.
one morning.
I do this. I just don't post about it because I don't stay on my
Whatever.
phone all the time. But then and then I drink coffee. But then the second way is
Oh
if
my
it's like a
God.
weekend, I'll wake up, the birds are chirping, it's late, and in the afternoon, and then I drink coffee and
And
I watch anime.
Every Sunday, the 3 of us tend to make ricotta pancakes in the morning.
Yes.
Yes,
It's kind of like a
ricotta
tradition because it's like our
Yes.
first day off of the week after the busy weekend. We're like, okay, Sunday we get to make pancakes.
Well, it's a
They're really
family
good.
tradition kind of.
Yes,
so
it's our-
we
it
try
was-
to keep it
It
going.
was our grandmother's
Okay.
recipe of ricotta pancakes. So good.
Oh, that's great, Mr. King. The Doodle Bops. That's iconic.
Okay,
Okay, so you guys might not know the answer to this.
What?
But I actually do know this.
What is it?
is the first song on your phone? Like the alphabetical
Oh,
song.
I actually do know this off the top of my head.
So mine, it goes by artist on my phone. So Al Stewart is the first song, and it's Merlin's Time. That is the song that is on my
I
phone.
love
my
Al
gosh.
Stewart, and
I
I
should
love
have
that
Yes.
song.
before
He's the
this.
king
It's
of
great.
ballads. If you love ballads, listen to Al
Yes.
Stewart. Love Year of
What
the
is
Cat.
yours?
So mine is not what you're thinking. Mine is a song called Academic Decathlon, and it's on the Spider-Man Homecoming soundtrack. I haven't had the heart to delete it, so I listen to it every once in a while. It's only like 60 seconds long, but it's there. It's like a soundtrack.
Oh,
I have
Mr.
that
King,
on my phone,
Mr. King
too.
says his is Bad Guy by Billie Eilish.
Oh, not
Nice.
Paris says hers is Good For You by Olivia Rodrigo.
Girl Almighty by One Direction. Oh my gosh.
I still have that phone.
It's
I have
on
that.
another
I have that song on my phone.
Girl Almighty.
Wait, Kelsey,
do you know
copyright.
yours?
I don't think I do.
Is yours Africa by Toto?
I don't have Africa by Toto to
Okay.
disappoint, but I do have the Academic Decathlon as
go
well.
Pick another
Okay,
one.
I don't
okay.
remember.
So,
off the top of my
another
head.
one-
Random Nerd Productions is Carry On, My Wayward Son. Oh,
Aw,
our
KB
mom
Sister's
loves
mama.
that.
Okay,
One.
Kelsey, do you want to read this?
Sure.
All right, go.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Okay, we just said that at the same time.
Dang it. Why do I miss
People
these things?
on TikTok are saying theirs is we don't talk about Bruno. Okay.
Okay,
Nice.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, the next one is first time you were starstruck.
Oh.
Well, I kind of said this earlier, but when I went to the Cheetah Girls concert, seeing them in person and the opening act, Ali and AJ, I was just like, I can't believe these people are real. This is insane. And that was literally the first time I was starstruck.
So
So, for me, the first time that I was starstruck was when I was 9 years old, and this is quite a story. So, we were going on a family trip on our first ever Disney cruise, and I think it's called the Magic Ship. Or
the boat was called the Magic.
The Magic, the Disney Magic. That's what it's called. And so it was our first like real cruise that I could remember, and I was so excited. And somehow the staff had found out that I, as I said earlier, had a huge crush on Peter Pan. Somehow, and like the staff had fallen in love with me somehow. I don't know my charms, but, you know. So some sort of Disney magic happened. I don't know if my parents had anything to do with it or like what, a little fairy, maybe Tinkerbell herself. But somehow my mom was like, okay, Kristen, you know that blue dress that you bought that looks like Wendy's? And I was like, yeah, like I love it. She goes, come here. So I put it on. She does my hair up in a ponytail and like curls it and does a bow. And I look so cute. And I remember feeling so confident and pretty. And then they take me to this room, a private room. And I'm going, okay, what is this? And then they go, all right, come here, Kristen. And I go behind a curtain. And all of a sudden, here comes in Peter Pan himself. And I'm staring at him going, oh my gosh. And my heart starts beating really fast and like my pulse is rising and I'm like flipping out in my brain, but I'm like, just act calm. And he goes, hi, I'm Peter. Nice to meet you, Kristen. And I'm like, hi. And it was like this moment of like such a heartfelt thing. And that was the first time that I felt alive. And Peter Pan, just forever, I love him. And you can see random posts on my Instagram of like me, but that meetup was so special. And then after me, that was it. He went away. And I was like, I just got a private meeting with Peter Pan.
See, Lindsay says she also loves Peter Pan. I mean,
so yeah,
how could you not? He's
I'm
cute.
always thinking about him in Neverland, and I love him.
The first time I remember being starstruck was, I think it was back in like 2015 or 16. We went to our first Five Sauce concert, 5 Seconds of Summer, and it was the first concert that I went to where after the One Direction, like I knew like all their songs and I loved the band. And I remember specifically when Michael Clifford came out on stage, it was dark, but like we were pretty close to the front. He ran out with his guitar. And I was like, wow, this is a real person. And he's standing right in front of me. And I like just kind of froze for a few seconds.
Yeah, that was very surreal. I remember all of a sudden he just ran and he was like right there. And we were like, he's right there.
So close.
Anyways, he's a great musician.
We were all starstruck.
Love his guitar.
Yeah.
I have two I remember for you when 21 Pilots reposted.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Another one is Kaylin and I think in 2018 for Halloween, Kaylin and I were banditos. We were the 21 Pilots fandom. We dressed up in camo with the yellow tape.
Like they were Tyler and Josh. Like it was so epic. This is one of my personal
Straight
favorite
out of Dima.
Halloweens ever of y'all two.
And we posted on Instagram the pictures, and Josh Dunn himself, that's in the band 21 Pilots, he liked Kaylin's Instagram post, and that was definitely a
we just
starstruck
happened to
moment.
be in public when I found out, and so I started screaming kind of, and everyone was like looking at me, and I'm like, if this happened to you, you would do a two-foot trick. I was like, if this happened to you, you would do the same thing.
You would do a two-foot check.
Yeah. So many. Okay,
Yeah.
let's do
Anyway.
another.
Okay,
One
okay.
more question. We're low on time, guys.
Okay,
This
one
meetup
more.
has been so much fun.
It says
Oh my gosh.
first time going viral, quote unquote.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
So-
this is an interesting question.
Our first viral video on TikTok, and I think this is our most viral video, is the Harry Potter and Heather's crossover.
Heathers.
This got over 30 million views. Like, the views were going up so fast, and all we did was lip sync the Heathers video with us doing our wands. But then the cool thing is that the next video that went viral, we actually sang the song and did our Harry Potter dang dang diggity dang 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 diggity dang dang dang. And then that also went kind of viral. So those were definitely the first ones.
Yeah, in fact,
Yeah.
when the original Heathers was going viral, we were in a rehearsal here in our studio.
Yeah.
And we kind of have this rule where we don't check our phones while we're in a rehearsal because we get distracted.
Yes,
but
and out of respect.
I remember this one time my mom, she couldn't help it. And
Yeah,
we
she
had
couldn't
just
help it.
posted it. and she was kind of like trying to hide it for a while, and finally she was like, guys, you're going viral, and like it was like
We were
over
like,
a
"What?"
million, and we would refresh it and it would go up hundreds of thousands every time we would
every
refresh
second
it. And
it
was
would
like,
go up 100,000, and we were like, "What
and
is
I,
this?"
I think we tried to continue the rehearsal, but we were just too distracted
it
after
kind of
that.
got derailed at that point because we were all so like excited.
Yes.
Do y'all want?
We're getting a request to sing the song. Okay, let's
Okay,
sing
we'll
the
end the
song.
live stream with that. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, and then we'll post your screenshots. This is not the end.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Should we?
No.
Okay. Okay, ready?
Martha Jump Truck in the flesh.
Here comes the cootie squad. We should.
Shut up, Heather.
Sorry, Heather.
Look who's with her. Oh my God.
Dang, dang, diggity, dang, a dang, 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 diggity, dang, a dang, dang, diggity, dang, 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 diggity, dang, dang, dang. So that is the one.
To this day, we still sometimes get referred to as the Heathers girls.
Yes.
The Heathers will never die. They will be with us forever.
Yes, and then our other video that went viral recently, which I didn't think this would happen. I mean, of course I was hoping for it, but when we sang the Jeffrey Bezos song, it went viral not
Oh my
just on
gosh.
TikTok, but on YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels. It went
Yes.
viral on all three. And that
Millions of
rarely
views.
happens.
That's never happened.
Let's sing that one too. I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love you,
Shout
Jeffrey
out
Bezos.
to
Jeffrey
Jeff
Bezos.
Bezos.
Shout out to Jeff Bezos if you're watching this. Hello, we love Amazon.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for all that you do for the globe and the
buy-
rocket ships and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yes, and we're sending Captain Kirk to space.
Yes, we're sending Captain Kirk to space. Yes,
William Shatner.
Yes, thank you for that.
Thank you,
Thank
Jeff
you for that.
Bezos.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Ready? The key is born in
1964, Jeffrey.
Okay. 1, 2. You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Born in 1964, Jeffrey Bezos. Come on, Jeffrey, you can do it. Pave the way, put your back into it. Tell us why, show us how. Look at where you came from, look at you now.
Yeah.
So there you go. Those
Y'all
are
like
some of our
Jeffrey
firsts.
Bezos.
And I loved hearing some of your guys' firsts as well. That was so much fun. Thank you guys for being here at our meetup. Before we end it, we're going to post her some screenshots. So if you guys want to screenshot this in just a second and put it on your Instagram story and tag us at K3 Sisters Band, we will repost that on our Instagram story.
Let's
Which
do
camera
it.
should we look at?
That one.
This
Okay.
Okay.
I'll wave.
Okay, now Instagram and TikTok. Awesome.
Yay! And guys,
Tag us,
I'm
tag
so
us.
excited. I'm so excited for this Saturday's concert. You guys don't want to miss it. There will be love songs played, of course, because it is a little bit Valentine's Day themed.
Yes.
And it's just going to be a lot of fun. So I hope you guys will join this Saturday at 1 p.m. CST, either on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube.
Yes, and as a band who writes all of our own songs, love is definitely one of those huge, topics when you're songwriting. So we have lots of love songs coming at you guys. Lots.
That's right.
Yes, and once again, good luck to all of the athletes all over the world at the
Yes.
Olympics.
Good luck to Sean White.
Yes.
I can't wait to see him
Snowboarding.
snowboard.
It's going to be great.
Yes.
Yeah. Sean White,
And
please.
Chloe Kim, congrats to Chloe Kim for getting gold as well
Yes.
again. So guys, we love you, K3SB fam. Thank you for being so amazing. And guys, big things are coming soon, okay? I can't wait to share, but not yet. We love you guys. We'll see you this Saturday.
Bye. Ta-ta for now.
Au revoir. Au revoir.
Bye.